Rec League Podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Podbean, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, Good Pods, Pocket Cast, Breaker, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Threads. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 156. Coming soon. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram, or YouTube itself. What up, world? I just watched Novocaine. It's a new action comedy-ish starring Jack Quaid, Amber Mid-Thunder, Jacob Batalon, Ray Nicholson, Betty Gabriel, and Matt Walsh. It's got a 2-director team, and I forgot to look their names up before I hit record. Dan Burke, I feel like, is one of their names, and Robert Olson. Don't put me on trial because I'm not positive those are their names. You got Jack Quaid. He is a bank manager. His bank gets robbed. The girl he is smitten with gets taken, abducted, held hostage, and he stops at nothing to save her because he cannot feel pain. Now, what I will say is that this is enjoyable. It did its job, and I believe it set out what it wanted to do from those who made it. What I will also say is the best stuff is in the trailers. It wasn't as funny as I think that the filmmakers thought it was, and the action set pieces weren't as exciting as I think the filmmakers thought they were, being that the best shit, like I said, was in the trailers. But like, the Jack Quaid character is what I enjoyed most about this movie, because it sets it up as like he's basically like a bubble boy. He's got a genetic disorder which leads him to not be able to feel pain. And once the training wheels come off, he embraces it. And like, that's the character development. He's scared to put himself out there. Like, the setup of the character isn't really that he's a loser, but it's that he's just so overly cautious that he doesn't want to die. I mean, that's understandable, right? But then again, he puts himself out there, forms a relationship with the Amber Mid-Thunder character, and once the big event occurs in the bank, he stops at nothing to find this girl who feels like really like opened him up. I don't know if that's the right word, the right phrasing, but, and the writing is where I think this movie fails, because I guess when you're so secluded, all it takes is one person for you to just open up and invest so emotionally that she is it. But there should have been so much dramatic, emotional weight to this story that there was no payoff. Like, there's a big thing maybe halfway through that was kind of shocking. And once everything is once all the cards are on the table, there's nothing emotionally rewarding about that part of the story. So like, I think the writing takes an L there. Betty Gabriel and Matt Walsh play the cops investigating the whole crime. Betty Gabriel's kind of just playing this, not really, but she's just another cop following these breadcrumbs. So why isn't she just the same cop from Upgrade? And even that, Novocaine, Upgrade. They're very similar characters. Just the path and the plot, and they're written different. One's human, one's controlled by machine, whatever. But they still can't feel shit, right? I think this is cool as a one-off. I don't want to see this get franchised. We don't need like 4 sequels. This was fine all on its own. I'll put it over Love Hurts, but I think this is an enjoyable watch. It's just a little underwhelming. The filmmakers thought it was better than it was. Jack Quaid is cool in his role, good character development. I've thought Amber Mid-Thunder been dope since the X-Men show Legion on FX, like 7-8 years ago. Jacob Batalon, not really underused. He serves his purpose. But at the end of the day, I think I just wanted more. So with all that being said, I will say that in my opinion, Novocaine was almost dope. Have you seen Novocaine, man? What you think? Positive? Negative? Somewhere in between? Let me know. I recently put up a review for Mickey 17. The week before that, I watched Last Breath. Upcoming, we're still undecided on a podcast topic. It's either going to be actors with multiple movies in the same year, which could be a fun discussion, or spy movies, because my theater didn't get Black Bag, but spy movies are fun. So be on the lookout, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me. Don't know where to find me? Watch these credits. Peace.